everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Booty Monique and I'm here with another episode of Food Adventures. If you don't know what Food Adventure is, it's basically when I make a dish from a country I visited and basically try to reconnect with that culture through food. But before we get into all that, Happy New Year! I know, 2020 is finally over, but we're still dealing with a little bit of 2020 and 2021, but I'm very hopeful this year that it's going to get better, and I hope that you guys are hopeful as well. But let's get into today's episode. So in today's episode, we are going back to Taiwan. I actually did a food adventure episode about Taiwan. I actually did boba tea, and I know the series is called Food Adventure, but I made a very corny joke and called it Drink Adventure. We're gonna make milk tea, matcha milk tea, and taro milk tea. So actually, welcome to Drink Adventures! So we don't have to talk about that, okay? I'm a big cornball. So Taiwan is known for their night markets, their food culture, and it's very affordable and delicious. I love Taiwan when it came to the food. So the trip that I had boba tea for the first time, I also had like this popcorn fried chicken with my boba tea, and I talk about the boba tea a lot because it was my first time having it, but that fried chicken though, that fried chicken was so delicious. So I did a bit of research to try to figure out what's the difference between the Taiwanese fried chicken, South Korean fried chicken, American fried chicken. I was doing a lot of research on fried chicken, and what I found out is that there's a couple of ingredients that is very different when it comes to Taiwanese fried chicken. One is the fermented curd bean. I hope I said that right. The other is the sweet potato flour, which was so new. I didn't even know that sweet potato flour can become flour. And a couple other Asian ingredients that makes it different than your American style fried chicken or your South Korean fried chicken. So I'm so excited to see how this chicken is going to turn out and if it's going to be like that fried chicken I had in Taiwan. So let's get started. I'm so happy Food Adventure is back. All right, let's get started. All right, you need a pound of chicken thighs, Szechuan pepper powder, paprika, ground white pepper, garlic, oyster sauce, bean curd, fermented bean curd, cooking wine, Thai basil, but I had to use basil, salt, and a heating gun, basically for the temperature, and vegetable oil. Time for the marinade. We're gonna start with the cooking wine, the oyster sauce, the garlic, white pepper, and the fermented bean curd. And then you just mix it up. You're supposed to actually mix it up before you put the chicken in, but as usual, I did things backwards. But I think it worked just fine. Then you put like a plastic wrap, you gotta let it marinate for about 2 hours or more, and then I just put it in the refrigerator. Alright, so now this is where I put the sweet potato flour or sweet potato starch in the chicken. And you just mix it up till every piece is coated. I made quite a mess, as you can see. Then I heated up some oil with my cool new temperature gun. And the heat is on 350, by the way. I just added in the chicken, let it fry for 3 to 4 minutes. I take it out. You will be double frying. The temperature on the next round needs to be 375, and then you put it right back in the oil, let it fry for 30 seconds. Next, I added in the basil for 5 seconds. I didn't have Thai basil, so I opted for the basil at the grocery store. And then you take the basil and the chicken out. Do not leave the basil in there, it will burn. Next is the dry salt mixture, which is salt, white pepper, Szechuan peppercorn, cayenne pepper, and paprika. Finally, add that dry salt mixture to the hot chicken. All right, so I am done with the, I was almost going to say Korean fried chicken, sorry, Taiwanese fried chicken, and I am excited to try it. It was not that difficult to make. It's just some of the ingredients is kind of hard to come by. Some of the ingredients is hard to come by. All right, here we go. That's probably a good sign that it's good. I had to finish that other piece. All right, so yeah, it's really good. It does just kind of taste like fried chicken. Yeah, the dry salt mixture really enhanced the chicken. So it's very delicious, it's crunchy. Honestly, I don't know if you're supposed to eat the basil, but I'll eat the basil too. Tastes like basil, but crunchy. But it actually, maybe you're supposed to eat it together. I'm gonna eat a piece of chicken and the basil. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be together. That tastes actually way different than Korean fried chicken. Definitely try this out, it's easy. You can find the ingredients at your Asian supermarket or Amazon. I'm so excited to be doing food adventures again. We're going back to Japan, we're going to Taiwan and France and Miami, and we're just gonna be going different places. And there's actually a really special place that I am going to be doing that I'm actually nervous about. So you better make sure you subscribe so you can catch those videos. Anyways, follow me on social media to keep up with what I'm doing, and if you want to support the channel, make sure to check out my Patreon. You have all the behind the scenes pictures of all the food and videos and all of that jazz there. And special thanks to my patrons that support me and support this channel. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and remember folks, oh, you thought I was done? You thought I forgot? Brown girls be traveling. Bye!